Hello and welcome. Janet Beckers here with your wonderful web TV tip of the week. Today I'd like to talk to you about the Beatles, the band the Beatles. Now, this might seem unusual, but what I'm really going to be talking to you about is the concept of 10,000 hours of practice. Now, I've come across this concept here in this book here, Outliers, by Malcolm Gladwell. Get his books, they're fantastic. They really get you thinking. Another great one is Tipping Point. In this particular book, Outliers, by Malcolm Gladwell, he talks about a concept called 10,000 hours. And what it is in order to create mastery, when they have a look at the people who've really created success, such as Bill Gates is another example he gives, they have done 10,000 hours of practice of implementing something before they have become the absolute master at it. So if you're getting frustrated that, you've been doing marketing or, doing a particular new skill, and you've been doing it for a few months and you're getting really, really frustrated with yourself because you look at other people in the industry who just get it and that can do it really fast. Look at it and think, how long have they actually done this? How many hours of implementing and practice and researching and reading and all of that stuff have they actually done? So stop beating yourself up about it. I'll share the story about the Beatles because I love this one. I didn't realise that the Beatles, what they did is they went over to Germany, and apparently in Germany they have these 24-hour strip clubs, and in these strip clubs they have live bands who are playing constantly. So what the Beatles did as a band, they went over to Germany and they did 12-hour shifts of just playing their music together, 12 hours a day, and they did it for months and months and months on end. So they were able to get their 10,000 hours up of playing music together so much faster than the bands that might have been doing a gig for a couple of hours on a Saturday night. So I never knew that about the Beatles, and I never knew that about Germany either. So I love that story. Now, you see that all the time. For me, I see it with surfing. I'm just useless at it, but I love it, and I just love watching people surf who can do it really, really well. And I look at them and I think, I know that they have been doing this. They've been the ones down there at 5 a.m. every morning and obsessively doing it. So good on them. They deserve to rock. So how do you get better and in a faster way? So in order to be, the 10,000 hours is a really significant thing. So you will get great mastery in something. Know that every time that you're implementing and doing any kind of practice, even if you might see it as the end result was a failure, simply by you implementing it and doing it, you're going to be building up those 10,000 hours and getting better. A way that you can get faster is find somebody else who's done the 10,000 hours and, learn from them, pick their brain. So by the time you get your 10,000 hours up, you're better than them. So that's where mentors come in. So that's why, what I really hope, and I know a lot of people who are mentors, is that you're really, really hoping that the people who you're going to be helping and training, sharing with, you're hoping that they're actually going to be better than what you were at that particular stage. You want them to get there faster. So that's one way to try to shortcut the 10,000 hours. You're still going to have to do it, but hopefully you're going to be even better than the others when you get there. So have you heard this concept before? I love it. I love the story of the Beatles. So if you've heard this concept before, if you've got questions on it, other great stories or examples or anything on that, anything you'd like to talk about with Malcolm Gladwell's books, I'd love to talk about those as well. Just leave your comments down below. As always, I'd love to hear what you've got to say, and I will come and join the conversation. Bye.